always thought that after Christmas thrifting, after the big clearance sales, would be a horrible time, right? Because everything's going to be sold out. In this video, you're going to find out how wrong I was. I decided to just go thrifting. I just wanted to visit one of my local stores. I thought I'd make a quick pit stop, just see what I could find. I was not expecting much, but just wait to see what treasures I found. Some of my best thrift hauls were when I did an unplanned thrifting visit, and this was definitely going to be the case here. The minute I walked in, I found a large basket. I loaded it into my cart. They sell well in my booth at Plaza Antiques and Collectibles Mall in Lincoln Park, Michigan. Organization in January is hot. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see what else I picked up. The next stop was Home Goods, and I was really surprised. The store still had a lot of items, even though they just completed a 50% off sale the day before. And look at the color of that teapot. These both caught my eye, and luckily this thrift store still has pretty good prices. The canister was $2.92 and the Oriental Lady was $4.25. When I'm looking for items, I'm usually looking for items I can sell 3 to 5 times the price. Please keep in mind I did have a coupon for 25% off. With Valentine's Day just around the corner, you can't go wrong with kissing angels. And these were salt and pepper shakers. Anyone else get so discouraged by broken items at the thrift store? It seems to be there are so many more things broken nowadays. And there's always milk glass at my thrift stores. How about you? Comment down below. And I also spotted this little guy. He was pretty cute at $2.82. And I found a few more Valentine items. I decided to pass on the souvenir plate. They really haven't been selling too well for me, but it would look cute in a display. Very nice duck planter, a little too rich for my blood. Luckily, there was a second one. I almost picked these candles up. There were a bunch of them for only $2.92. And then I came across the find of the century. Check out what I discovered. I had never seen anything like it, but it looked old and I loved all the details. I grabbed my phone and I took a picture of it, and on Google Photos I did a search, and I discovered that it was a Victorian wall pocket. Definitely was going to be picking this one up. This was a beautiful clock, but not at $90. The linens area really didn't have anything I was looking for, but on the top of the shelf, I did find a cool bag of hardware. Since my luck had been so good the previous day, I thought I would chance it and stop at another store. Sometimes it's like getting a thrifting fix. This store also looked pretty picked over after the Christmas holiday season, so my hopes were not very high. The first stop was the furniture section, and there were a lot of pieces, but prices were all over the place. This buffet also had a matching china cabinet, about $300 for the set. There were also, though, these chairs, and they were only $15 each. But I was not giving up my hunt. At this store, you sometimes have to search. I really liked this little outdoor table. It was only $3.99. The bottom did need a whole new paint job. I had it in my cart for a while, but I later swapped it out of my cart for a special find you'll see at the end of the video. And I always get excited when the carts are out at the thrift store with new items. I think the cart on the right had a bunch of Fostoria clear glassware. I'm not a glass expert. If I'm wrong, correct me down below, but clear glass is not selling well for me. And it was off to the kitchen section. I do have a lot of these things in my booth, so they have to be really good for me to purchase them. The next item that I did find was what looks like a gravy boat. Do you know what this is used for? And I found more kissing angels. On further inspection, I think these used to be bells that were broken, so I decided to pass. I also found this baby. I seem to be finding a lot of these lately. And I always have to check the grab bag section. Right after this, I went back and visited this store and found the best grab bag. If you haven't seen the video, I'll put a link here for you to click on. Are you ready to see everything that I found at both of the thrift stores? I think I did pretty well given the fact it was right after the big Christmas sale. And things were kind of picked over, at least in the second store. Obviously, the basket was a good find. I loved these felted pumpkins and gourds. I'm going to put them aside for fall decor till next year, but they were a deal, and they're super cute. Who knows? I might put them out early. Now, I am no expert in rugs and don't buy them unless I'm buying them, usually for my home. This one was made in Turkey, and I actually am going to put it in my kitchen. If that's a big mistake and it's worth a ton of money, let me know in the comments below. But I'm actually enjoying it and love the look of a fancy rug in my kitchen. And with Valentine's Day around the corner, I'm always looking for some new items for my booth for decorating. Actually, little trinket items do sell well for me in my booth, and I couldn't pass up the kissing angels. In my last booth display video, I showed you a section that I am calling like a winter garden, and it has a lot of planters, so I think this duck will fit in perfectly. If you want to see the rest of the video, feel free to click on the link above. And I bought this enamel teapot without even realizing the decal on the back, although I think it's super cute. What do you think? While I was shooting this video, the weather was getting really cold outside, and my puppy George was giving me the eyeball that we needed to go inside for the rest of it. This is the hardware that I got in the grab bag. I think it'll be great on a future project. And let's not forget what I think was the best find. I am in love with this Victorian wall pocket, and I've already put it in my booth, along with that other really cool item I found. I found a wrought iron chair, and I had to get it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what was your favorite item that I found. and whether or not you would think those two were big finds or not. Have you found anything really cool? I'd love to hear in the comments below. Now get out there to salvage, repurpose, and create.